Hey guys, Striker here with tutorial number 3. This is going to show you how to place vehicles over vehicles in Burnout Paradise PS3. Alright, so typical tools, I've already got my save open here, and I'm going to use the Citizen as an example. So make sure whichever car you are trying to replace, whichever vehicle you are trying to replace is injected, find it. Okay, there's your main identifier with your color modifier. Now what we need to do from this point is hit F3 on your keyboard twice. So once, twice. What it just found was duplicate code number 3. There's hundreds of well, I wouldn't say hundreds, but there's a lot of duplicates of single vehicles in a burnout save after you've injected them, and even without injecting them. Um, And these codes all represent different aspects of a vehicle in-game, but what the number 3 duplicate is, or this third code, is it's the car in the junkyard. It's the vehicle that the game looks for when you select it to spawn it in the junkyard. You know, drops from the grappling hook, all that. If we replace that with another vehicle, it will force the game to spawn a different vehicle in the junkyard. So for the Citizen, for this example, I'm going to grab the FV1100. Replace it, save it, done. So once you've made that change, from that point on, when you try to use the Citizen, as in my example, if you're offline, it will drop a bike, and you will be able to do absolutely nothing except look at the bike you replaced it with. But what it's meant for use for is in an online free burn lobby. This trick goes back to what I mentioned in my color changing tutorial, video 1, and that is that certain colors only work on certain vehicles um, chosen from certain menus. For example, neon blue will only work on the Cop Cars, Legendaries, Boost Specials, Island, Big Surf Island. And I actually don't know about the bikes, but it basically works on only DLC vehicles, while the neon red only will work on Paradise vehicles chosen from the Paradise Cars menu. What this allows you to do is do a spawn swap and kick yourself out of the junkyard. What what this will do is, if you're in an online freeburn lobby and you attempt to choose the Citizen that is a bike, it will kick you out of the junkyard with the last car that was spawned in the junkyard. So for example, I want neon red on my Nighthawk, but I don't want to have to be, dependent on the host to start a marked man to kick me out while I'm scrolling through the Paradise cars. So what I do is I go to the Nighthawk, I let it drop from the grappling hook, and then I go straight to Paradise Cars and to the Citizen without letting any other vehicles drop. And once it attempts to spawn the Citizen as a bike, it will kick me out of the junkyard with my neon red. And it works the same way for Paradise Cars too, as the Citizen is in the Cop Cars selection menu, which is considered DLC, so you can use the same method for neon blue on a Paradise car. That's one use of this. The other, more primary use is traffic cars. These completely different identifiers. And what you have to do here is not only do you have to inject a traffic car, but you must replace a vehicle with a traffic car, as I just showed here. Because of the fact that since traffic cars were never meant to be driven in the game, they never coded a separate menu for them. So you must place them over, for example, the cop cars, as Live did in his save. For example, I have bus 1. I've actually replaced my cavalry with the bus, just so I have, on my own personal mod save, a traffic car to drive eventually. So, anyway, it's that simple. Just save your edit, and then go and re-encrypt it. From that point, just load it back on your console, and you're done. Anyway, guys, this is the last video in my series. I may be doing some new tutorials if anything else comes up. For example, if I get all the information I need, tweak road rules, show times, etc. But that's minor to me anyway. But if the community wants it, I'll do my best to get it to them. So anyway, guys, have a good day and keep racing.